person that was seated way above them.
That's unexpected.
Unexpected, but cool.
Mm.
So yeah, it seems like that trend is still continuing. It has not ended yet.
That's not the game.
No, it was just
I was very confused. That was a very aggressive hand warmer.
You gotta practice the Ryu cancels.
I mean, you're right. Have you seen the clip that's going around Twitter right now where Ryu can practice on anywhere with some power block setups?
I didn't see how they set it up, but
so, to my understanding, and I could be totally wrong, but you can look it up on Twitter somehow. They drop like 3 POW blocks and activate them all.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure what the significance is. Then he drops like 3 or 4 beetles off the edge of the stage, and they go really far down, and then Game & Watch starts down tilting, and it flies them back up somehow.
Okay.
And then once they go high enough, I didn't listen with audio, so I don't know if there's an audio cue. Then just everything is a hitbox.
Okay. Yeah, I saw the end result, but kind of a cool way to practice the on-hit cancel stuff.
Yeah, it's really interesting. So we're going to see... I fear for Ryu in this matchup. That was a beautiful little reset so he could land and get that grab.
That's cute.
Because Ryu does not do well against characters he has to chase.
That is true, yeah.
And while he does have a projectile, we saw actually in the hand warmer that Kurry can just eat right through it if he times his spin dash correctly.
Right, yeah, you can actually just attack his fireballs. But,
and that's why we've seen 69 and now 78 to nothing right now. Kaze is staying very patient. He doesn't want to commit too early and eat a spin dash, but it's really hard for him to punish these spin dashes as well.
Yeah, Ryu's, you know, as you mentioned, not a very fast character. His hitboxes are good, but Sonic being able to choose whenever he wants to actually go in kind of nullifies that.
Look, he gets the full length of the stage with the side B jumping over Ryu.
Okay, nice mix up on the recovery. Not going to go on the stage. Pretty risky thing in general to try and just like jump on stage from off stage. Yeesh, and that back air.
Yeah,
it's actually really, really crucial because Ryu at super high percents, of course. I mean, like, Kurry actually was not far away from kill percent.
Absolutely not. I was about to touch on, you know, the good thing about Ryu in this matchup is you only have to hit him 3 or 4 times, and then you catch him with Shoryu, and he's gone.
However, if you don't have rage...
You can't quite do that. Yeah. Not as terrifying.
Oh, this damage.
And the focus, normally Ryu's ticket to land a lot better against some other characters, gets destroyed by spin dash.
Absolutely.
You know, he still does have the mix-ups when he gets set higher in the air against the neutral air. The up air won't always hit you with both hits. Back air, you'll be able to live longer on back air mix-ups and such. But low to the ground, that spin dash will eat you alive.
Yeah, this is looking pretty rough. Kurry going to be able to take his time. He isn't kill percent now, but this is very light. And Kaze has been having a really, really hard time just hitting him.
Yeah, even when Kurry hits his shield, he just zooms right past it, and Kaze doesn't have the speed to punish. That was a brilliant recovery, using the early Shoryuken to grab the top platform there, moving around. But
gonna get a shield grab for that.
Tatsuing away, I like that. That's really interesting because he does still have that focus to move himself back towards the stage.
Yeah, still has focus, still has his double jump, still has up B, so still lots of different things he can do. Ryu's got a lot of tools for recovery.
Anyway.
Interesting.
Yeah, not what I expected to end this game, but you know.
I mean,
I guess, you know, it makes sense to go out there with the homing attack because Ryu trying to recover doesn't have a lot of options.
Well, I think he was actually on stage whenever he started the homing attack. Really? So I think he was trying to do, like, homing attack onto to, like, harass him on stage and, like, one afterwards. But then he just happened to be off stage instead and then got clipped by it. And got stage spiked by it. So, yeah. Curious. Interesting.
Well.
Moving on.
Game 2, going to Town and City.
Makes sense. Going to be able to kill earlier off the top here.
He will have a lot more space for Kurry to run around on to deal with, though.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's going to matter too much. Yeah. I mean, he's going to have a hard time catching him regardless.
Yeah. On the smaller stage of Smashville, we saw that he still couldn't
Yeah, there's not a small enough stage.
Yeah, so this gives him at least an option here of some earlier kills if he's able to catch Kurry.
Which at this point in time, I think is really all he can bank on. A little bit of damage from the projectiles, but Kurry's still winning out in the long run.
The momentum that Sonic carries so quickly after that spin dash is ridiculous.
Okay, managing to find a couple straight hits will put Kaze back into the percent race.
Yep. Kaze actually in the lead right now. Is really difficult for Sonic to pull back after he's behind.
Right, yeah. Because he can play safe, but it takes so much time that like it's a legit threat for him to time himself out if he doesn't start like actively trying to attack.
Yeah, one of the oh my goodness. One of the scariest things about spin dash is it's a great whiff punish, but you can't really force your opponent to do much with it unless they feel the need to act.
Exactly.
So Kaze done a great job of turning things around so far. He's been intercepting Kurry on his way in.
That was actually a really cool jab reset. Even though it didn't get the true reset, he still like picked it up at the end with the jab combo. But man, Kaze, he's putting damage on now.
Yikes. Yeah, Kurry finding his way through this flurry of projectiles. Oh my goodness.
Excellent focus. Yeah, the fireball. Well, that time actually just going right under it. Interesting.
Yeah, that move, a lot of characters can't duck under it, so I'm not too surprised that a spinning Sonic is a little bit low enough.
I guess so, yeah.
You know, ducking Lucario. He's not even the lowest duck in the world, but ducking Lucario is able to get under it and crawl through. So it makes some sense that Sonic's smaller hurt box is going to be able to get through there.
Okay, interesting strings from Kaze.
It looks like that might have been a misinput because you got that hard up tilt, but immediately went into focus cancel afterwards.
I think the focus is actually the idea was behind it was for shield pressure.
Okay.
Because he steps back a little bit whenever he does the focus. He would have been outside of shield grab range, so he would have like got a kill if he didn't try to shield grab it. And if he didn't try to shield grab, then you know he's focusing and like you got a shield and you know potentially get focused right through that or like him dash out and chase a roll or something.
Sure, that makes a lot of sense actually.
I think as an idea that sounds like it'd be pretty cool. Low key, the fact that Sonic shrinks down whenever he's like in spinball mode is one of the most infuriating things ever because it is so hard to just physically put a hitbox on top of him in that position.
Right, because even if he whiffs, the whiff punish isn't as free as it is against some other characters who are just throwing their limbs at you willy-nilly. Like, here, take my hurt box.
Yeah. For the up tilt, that'll definitely end the stock now.
It just took one air dodge. We saw a lot of the time Kurry, when he does the unsafe stuff on the shield, he cancels with the jump air dodge. Might be some of the limitations of Sonic after he goes through that.
Yeah, I feel like he doesn't have too many options. Like he can jump. He can like jump and then go into like either like the double jump or air dodge mix up. He can go into instant up B if he thinks you're going to try and do something instantly. But if
and his landing options are
his landing options are terribly impressive. Like a lot of times we'll do the up B and then down air, which looks really safe, but really it's not. If you shield the spring, you can just like drop shield and press buttons. As long as you don't get clipped by the down air because you missed space, then you should be able to punch it.
Yeah, so that back air was all that it took. Kaze actually starting off strong with a 19% string and continuing to pressure Kurry at the ledge here. Kurry opting for Lilat. Interesting, yeah. I'm not entirely sure what he aims to get out of Lilat. The platforms being ever present there to just get a little bit better of a mix-up on the spin dash is always nice.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Nope. Kaze's done a great job putting out these hitboxes in the right places and stuffing Kurry out on his approaches. Ooh, not quite going to kill it without all that rage. But he has put on a significant percent for Kurry to deal with.
Jeez, almost a perfect first stock, only 11%.
That's maybe one spin dash punish at best.
That's like half a spin dash.
Yeah.
Oh.
Not going for one more. He understands that what he might want to do might not be the best option.
Yeah, it's always fun to style on people, but, you know. I feel like there's like two sorts of camps of mindsets for it. The one is, I have so much ahead of them that I can afford to sacrifice to go for this style. Or you can just say, or I can just play extra safe and make him have to win literally 1 million interactions for him to get back in the game. And
I like that Kaze is going for the second approach. Right. Definitely the play-to-win mindset I enjoy. Playing with the I can afford to take risks mindset is how you lose sets.
Yes, it's a very easy way to lose sets. You can lose so much momentum.
That pressure with the back air, so difficult to deal with. Sonic actually doesn't have great out-of-shield options to deal with that, even though it was so close on him.
No.
What do you do, spring him?
Yeah, like jab out of shield is fast, but it's not a great punish. Yeah, it's looking like it's going to be Kazeroli's game if Kurry doesn't make something happen instantly.
Kurry's lapped in percents. He doesn't have the time to play patiently. I mean, sure, we got 3 minutes, but Sonic doesn't. He doesn't do it that quickly.
No. Okay, back throw, gonna finish it off. Still definitely at kill percent though, even with no rage on Ryu.
Yeah, one rough. Oh goodness,
yeah,
I thought
almost a side B, not quite enough. But yeah,
Lilat making his recovery a little bit difficult.
Right, yeah, got a little bit mixed up there at the ledge. I think I would not be surprised if I were in his shoes if he was afraid that he was gonna get like caught underneath the stage.
So he felt the need to.
He was like underneath it a little bit and then like flipped back around from the slant.
The strange way that works.
Right, yeah.